I was doing 2 other videos and then I noticed I had some really beautiful red, green, and purple flowers, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be a stunning color combination. So I just really quickly tossed together a bouquet, and it's gorgeous, you guys. You wanna see it? It's not dry yet. Look at that. I love it. It's so stunning. And it's not a typical color combination I go for, which is why I love it so much, because I love good surprises. So anyways, I hope you guys love this video, because I sure as hell loved making it. I was super excited to share it with you guys, because I was like, ooh, this is gonna be pretty nice. And then as I started putting it together, I was like, oh, this is even nicer than I imagined. And now look, it's so cool. So I had just finished creating these beautiful hydrangeas, and I was really excited to be able to use them in a bouquet. And it fit perfectly with some other flowers that I had on my shelf that I had been so proud to create, but I'd never actually used them yet. So I had some beautiful dark red peonies. I had some white lisianthus, white roses, and a lot of different greenery pieces, and these little teeny leftover flowers. I think they're wax flowers from another video that I'd created. And as you can see, this board is filled, completely filled with different flowers I want to use. And you know, sometimes with my paintings, they're a little bit overfilled. But you know what? I just feel like with flowers, can there be too many? I don't know. So this is another one of those extra, more is more videos. So then I just mixed up a little bit of green, because I think a bright, fresh green will look beautiful behind these darker reds, but also some bright whites that have just a touch of green. It's gonna look so beautiful together. It's gonna be so cool. I am using a 12 by 12 canvas, and I love putting it on my cake stand so I can maneuver the canvas as I need to. And sometimes I like to play around with a palette knife first to create my background before I go in with a brush and smooth everything out. And then when I was actually working on this, I decided to play around with a paper towel as well. And so I started dabbing around the corners and everything, just to create a little bit more texture. And it was really fun, and it looked really cool in the end. So I'm really excited about that. I always love finding new types of ways that I can create texture, because it keeps art interesting. You know, I always like to be pushing my skill sets more and more and more, because otherwise I get really bored. And just because I'm good at stuff doesn't mean that I am excited about it if I'm not pushing myself. So it's really cool, and I like finding new and exciting processes. So then I started placing my flowers onto this bright green, and I think it looks just so pretty. And when I'm placing my flowers, I am really just being completely intuitive about it. Sometimes I'm using a reference photo, and then it's pretty easy. I just follow the reference photo. But this one was from my imagination, so I was really just winging it the whole time, and that's just how I do. And it turned out amazing. I really love it. I think it's so cool. And I just had so many flowers to place, so it did take me quite a long time to get them all placed in there just perfectly. Sometimes I have to reposition a couple things a couple times in order for it to look right, in my opinion. So I usually just play around with it until I feel like I'm there, and then, you know, then I move on to the next flower. And then of course, you know, you gotta add some details, and I add a lot of details, especially to this one. And you might be like, okay, it looks done. Well, it looks way better when it actually is done, so just stick around for another minute. Now watch how much details transform this piece. It really does change a lot. So for some reason, this yellow is just bringing the perfect addition. And then of course, you know, I like to play around with my brushes as well. And so I piped some of these circles, and then I went in with a liner brush and some cadmium yellow, and I just started reshaping those circles. And look how beautiful it looks. It's so textured, oh my gosh. And in the sunlight, it looks so sparkly and so shiny and so fresh. Oh, it's just so much fun. I hope you guys love this video. Please remember to like it, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. If you want to see anything specific from me in the future, let me know. My Pinterest board of 3D bouquet recreations is quite lengthy at this point, and I am so excited. So I am so grateful that you watched this video with me today. I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.